Yeah, hello, and welcome back to your favorite channel to eat your food too with your boy Muji. After watching the last trailer for the Thunderbolts and seeing the void turning people into shadows, I have decided that I gotta talk about Bob the Crash Out Reynolds and why he's such an interesting character. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell to get notified anytime we drop that sweet heat. The Sentry was created in the year 2000 by Paul Jenkins and Jay Lee, though conceptual work began 10 years prior, and the idea of the Sentry was supposed to be about a very powerful hero who was always in the Marvel universe, i.e. a sort of lost character that was just brought back for a relaunch of Marvel Knights. So both in universe and out of universe, he was supposed to be this golden age hero that everyone forgot. And even fake comics were made with several art styles that change over the quote-unquote decades he's been around, with even fake writers like Juan Pickles and Rick Rivett, which are obvious anagrams for the creators of the concept, which I honestly appreciate. I like high concept meta stories like this that are done right. He had even fake crossovers with other Marvel heroes in these fake one-shots, such as the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Angel, etc. And the story ends with the Sentry versus the Void, which throughout the run had been teased to be his arch enemy, only for it to be revealed that he is the Void. Gasp. He does eventually get used again by subsequent writers, as his character was popular enough as a Superman / Miracle Man type inspired character that, you know, corporations gotta cooperate, and as long as you're bringing in that sweet moolah, you're gonna be used. Bob Reynolds was a nobody junkie who got his powers from drinking a serum that gave him the powers of a million exploding suns, who everyone forgot, and there's a reason why. Bob was a hero who was constantly at odds with a figure known only as the Void. He gets wind that the Void is returning, so he goes around trying to remind people of the Sentry. But no one remembers who he is, despite having contributed to so many of the heroes' lives, such as helping Angel conquer his fear of flying, as well as being best friends with Reed Richards, and getting Spider-Man his first Pulitzer Prize. And as such, as everyone's memory of him returns, they all realize that the Sentry and the Void are the same person. Bob's unstable mind had created the Void, and the only way to combat the Void was to make everyone forget about him. Sentry has a dynamic range of abilities which aren't limited to super strength, insane durability, flight, heat vision, and extrasensory perception, and a broken healing factor. You know, the standard Superman cocktail of abilities, but this is where it gets crazy. He also has energy manipulation, invincibility, he can resurrect people from the dead, he has teleportation, has astral projection, telepathy, clairvoyance. He's also kind of omnipresent, as he apparently exists in the past, present, and future at the same time. All of this from a liquid in a bottle. Bruh. I love comic books, but sometimes y'all be doing the most. But it turns out that it is revealed that the Sentry is an extra-dimensional entity that inhabited Bob's body. Some have even theorized the Sentry is an aspect of the Judeo-Christian God, i.e. the one above all. As for every action, the positive that the Sentry has made, the Void does equal parts malevolent and malicious. And it's just crazy, man. This dude has like every single power under the sun. So yeah, dude is busted as hell. And even wondering how the Thunderbolts are gonna beat him. The Sentry, while being a relatively newer character, has some batshit insane feats. He has gone toe-to-toe with the Hulk in World War Hulk, to the point where literally everything around him was falling apart, and my guy, Sentry, was literally just fighting this man. He regenerated from a single cell simply because he willed it. He resurrected his wife from death. He didn't even clone her or anything, he just brought her back. He ripped Ares, the Greek god of war, in half in the most brutal panel I have ever seen. Maybe one of these days I'll cover Dark Avengers, the Assault on Asgard story. But man, this was a very brutal panel. He dogged both Captain Marvel and Thor, sending them packing. Albeit, yeah, this was a weaker version of Thor, but he still dogged them. And if you think that is a fluke, He also beat a powerful version of Thor while he was the Death Seed Sentry. He beat Molecule Man by controlling his molecules, out-moleculing the Molecule Man, which is insane. Those who know about Molecule Man know that this man is a multiversal threat. Yet, Sentry out here casually donging this man. He destroyed the Cancerverse. Basically, a combination of all the beings in the Cancerverse came together as a many-angled being, and Sentry literally obliterated it. That's just crazy. And he has so many other feats which are in his comic runs. It's not difficult to actually track the Sentry's run. I'll drop a list at the end of this video of the comics that you guys can check out the Sentry. This should give you guys an idea of who the Sentry is in prep for his live action appearance. I'm so glad they did not go with Steven Yeun. Now, obviously, he will be nerfed, which is good because story will always trump powers, at least to me. Obviously, scalers are going to be upset, but who cares about scalers? As long as the script is quality, I really don't care about, Sentry cannot blow the planet up with one punch. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment below, and until next time, God bless.